Would you have been a Nazi? Most people answer that instantly. Of course not. But before this video ends, you may learn something about yourself that you don't particularly like. Because in your mind, becoming a Nazi requires something obvious. Hatred, cruelty, pure evil, something you wouldn't typically recognize in yourself. But history points to a more disturbing truth than you would like to think. In 1942, about 500 ordinary German men were sent to a village in Poland. They were not elite soldiers, not fanatics. Many were middle-aged, working class. Some had wives, jobs, children, just everyday, normal men like you and I. And their orders were this: round up civilians and shoot them. Their commander even told them, if any man does not feel up to the task, you may step out. No prison, no execution, no immediate punishment, just step forward. A few did, although most stayed. But why? Because stepping out came with a hidden cost. Everybody would see it. You became the weak one, the coward, the man who left the horrible job to others. So refusing no longer feels noble. It feels selfish. And many had not started as killers. First came guarding, then the roundups, then the shootings, step by step. And not every man pulled the trigger. Some shot, others made sure no one escaped, others marched them to where it would happen. So you are there, you see it, you help it, but you can still tell yourself you didn't do it. And the victims had already been stripped of their humanity. Not neighbors, not families, but in the eyes of the regime, rats, vermin, parasites, a disease in the body of the nation, something to be cleansed. And when you see someone that way, you're not killing a person anymore, but something subhuman. And something else happened too. The first killing was the hardest. Many were shaking, some cried, many drank heavily, some became physically sick. Even the commander was reported as being visibly shaken. But the next time was easier, and then easier again. This is desensitization. What shocks you repeatedly starts to feel normal. Not because they were born monsters, but because the mind adapts to survive. Now go back to the question. Would you have been a Nazi? We like to believe evil people look evil, that there is a clean line between them and us. But often the line is thinner than we like to think. So the real question is not, would you have been a Nazi? It's this: if everyone around you had stayed, can you honestly say you would have stepped out?